I'm Erin Williams, and this is my husband Steve, and we live in New Richmond.
If you're considering foster care and you're being held up by something, and I've told this to the guys at work, don't be afraid to fall in love with a child and then have that child go somewhere. Be more afraid that that child may not be loved and may not be taken care of.
Yeah. If they take a piece of your heart with you, you've done it right.
Right.
That's what you want. They need someone to have them wrapped around their little finger. You know, that's what they need. Every kid deserves to have somebody who would be brokenhearted, and if it takes a part of me to make them happy and leave and go back to their family or onto a different home that's a pre-adoptive home or whatever, for whatever reason, I've done my job right.
Right. But don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to let a little piece of your heart go. Be more afraid that that child doesn't get loved, you know? Don't treat your foster children as outsiders of your children. If you have children at your home, treat those children the same as you would your children. Do not introduce those children. These are my foster kids. Don't do that. Don't do that, because they're already feeling separate. If you continue to push that, they're always going to feel separate, and they need to feel welcome. Even though you don't realize you're doing that, it puts a divide up. It really does. Now, and they know they're not, they know they're not your children, but the more you treat them like your own children, the more it's going to help their mental health, the more it's going to help them transition to the situation they've been put into. And you have to remember, it's not their fault. How those children act is not their fault. And it's a tough thing to overcome, but that would be probably my best piece of advice to anybody that wants to foster, is remember, they didn't create the situation they're in. Treat them just like you would your own children and make them feel welcome that way.
And sometimes it takes patience.
No, it always takes patience.